see her level damage. So again.
Man, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Like, oh wait, this could be a lot of damage right here. Oh, never mind. I take it back. It's another quick. Wow. Vortex kick. Vortex kick. Arts
And
down.
killing that Bart.
Oh, wow, that's game.
Hi everyone and welcome back to WBEL Season 2. So here's I'm with Itomanpr for the Charming Division. So hi Itoman.
Hello Numero, good to have you here this week.
So happy to have you all back. Manta is unfortunately unavailable for this week. Also we'll have to postpone his match with Itomanpr for next week. But we'll have a live shotcasted match, so it could be very interesting. So it'll be only postponed for next week. So yeah, here's the standings for the Charming Division. So last week the winners were Itomanpr, LXD92, Maverick, Turambar, and WickedAwesomeSausage. So let's see how the others did this week.
Excited to see how this week plays out.
Alright, so here we have WickedAwesomeSausage against ShadowSnatcher. So on Vincent's side we have Kadia, A2 and Learte. On Shadow's side we have Lisette, 2P and Tifa. So let's check this out.
So what pops up here first is we're having an Android versus Android match. I'm excited to see which Android comes out on top. I'm personally rooting for the 2P. I'm a big fan of her.
No bias.
A2 is the scourge of my existence since I love running Win, so nothing personal, A2. Nothing personal.
I'll root for A2 then.
But let's see, we have a full fists team on ShadowSnatcher's side.
Earth resistance.
Let's get this over with.
Have A2 plus Learte who's a very accurate unit and can land some nasty status effects, and those might be key on WickedAwesomeSausage's side. So let's see what happens as they close in on each other.
Yeah, that Kadia is big with the earth resistant buff.
Ashen Blessing. Interesting.
Yeah, that was surprising. And we have an 8 down on that Lisette, but she's going forward.
Learte, what will we do?
Immobilize on
There we
Tifa.
go. Status effects. Now she's stuck in the back, unable to do anything. Could
Yeah,
be
that's
bad.
going to be bad because they won't be able to chain. So now we have A2 going forward, Destructive Spiral, and killing that Tifa in one shot, so that Immobilize wasn't too big after all. Alright, so we have a 2P, Basil Smash, I think, able to kill that Learte, but well, it was very expected, but very low damage on that A2 though, that's going to be really big. So now we have Lisette, double leg breaker. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage on that A2. I think that the chain was pretty big on this. Alright, so now we have this A2 going again, but because of the box, okay, it's not too troublesome because of the range of that attack, it's really massive. So can she land as slow? Oh, so on the 2P, it's going to be really big, but not enough. So she's going to go again. Does she have re-raise removal? No. Okay, so because of the slow, it's going
now
to...
comes the follow-up.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, not enough to kill that A2 though. And now we have curative player. Oh wow.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
But now.
The set.
Oh wow, what a match. So we have Kadia against the world. Oh, she's. She had an attack. So we have an immobilized. Oh, that's cheating. That was cheating. So we have an offensive Kadia against 2P that's immobilized, but that can teleport. And if she's able though to heal herself to death until the end, maybe she'll
she has
be
the
able.
accuracy.
Yeah, it all comes down to the order and the action. So if Kadia is able to go last and heal herself before the end, she could win. Otherwise, it's 2P's game. Unless she's able to kill her on the spot now. Oh, That's interesting because she had a lot of AP, but she still went with the basic attack. So it means that the earth resistance is so high that she has to do a basic attack. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, she might win it.
Who will get the last move?
I think it's
That is
above
the
though. No, I'm not. Okay, so 2P is going next, so I think it's going to be 2P's game. Yeah, because she'll have casting time, so yeah.
She won't be able to get her heal in. Oh man.
What a game! What a game!
Oh man. GG. That was very impressive. That was go to 2P, go 2P. Team 2P.
So what was the key of the match?
It wasn't Tifa. I'd say the teamwork between 2P and Lisette. Lisette delivered some pretty big damage. She surprised me, honestly.
The key of the match is teamwork. Boo!
Teamwork. Power of friendship right there.
Boo!
Had Lisette been healthier, she could have just taken out the Kadia. It was unfortunate that because of the elemental advantage over 2P, Kadia had a way to do some damage on the 2P. Maybe WickedAwesomeSausage could have taken that match, but unfortunately she was just stuck healing against the 2P, so it didn't play out favorably there in the end. But Lisette was definitely the MVP. Very impressive win by the strike team, I might add.
Yeah, this triple strike team was very fearsome. The strike chain was really big. Lisette's damage on A2 to kill her at the end was really a game changer, because A2 just received a big healing. At this point, with the slow on 2P, we thought that it was done, but then we had Lisette going in and like bang, AK on that A2 to finish her off. I think at this point it was the key of the game. Also, if the slow was also procced on that Lisette, maybe that it will be a whole different game, because A2 will have been able to lap them all. We had a very exciting match. Honestly, it's going to make the thumbnail for sure.
Very explosive, yes. GG's. Well played by both sides. But congrats to ShadowSnatcher for taking that win.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, let's jump into the next match. Alright, so here we have Sandrooster, the winner of WDL. That has changed his name. That's a nice one. And on his team we have Celeste, Curie, and Aliza. On Dervis' side, we have Surges, Valade, and Young Old Day. So let's check this out.
The Ashen King title. Nicely done, Dervis.
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet.
Well, we have on Sandrooster's side missile units. We have Eliza starting off with spells, so pretty aggressive prep coming in from Sandrooster. Tanks going out. And on Dervis' side, everyone is grouped, which could spell trouble if Curry is able to land that frostbite.
Yeah.
So let's see. Hopefully Dervis came prepared for that frostbite. Let's see.
Oh, we have Ace Nullify. So do we have Oberon's tech? And we have a first load of frostbite.
And there's the frostbite. That could be big against Young L particularly.
Yeah.
Well, even Surges, but you want your main carry not to get frostbitten early on.
At least we have the ice resistance, but now Eliza is going to decrease it on the Surges. So we have big damage, not enough to kill that Surges still. And now we have the magic tank that's going forward, though I guess that it wasn't the thing that was expected, but still. So we have first blood, so Surges is down, and now we have all day with only 3 AP now that he has done his first attack. It's good damage on that Celeste, but really not enough. So weirdly enough, we have a Curie that went with a basic attack. Probably that all skills are off, but that Frostbite, Frost Mob average. full life going on Surges. Okay, alright, so we're back to 3 versus 3. So Eliza, what is she going to do? LB again, so now our new LB upgrade gives her another cast of this one.
That's 2 uses.
Yes, really great. And Surges lives again, so now we have Celeste going next. Probably another AoE, yes, Magic Burst, so we have Attack Down. And next we have a Young Old Day, but only 3 AP, it's really rough, and now 0 AP. So I don't even think he's in range for a basic attack. So yeah, he's going to go with Ace TMR, the Bradley one. Next we have Surges, can he hit at least someone? He's going to a leaping skill on the Celeste. So now we have Valet. I think that he has Frostbite removal on his kit, but he's going for a Cure instead. Alright, so we have Curry going for a basic attack again. That's really weird. I don't understand. If you have the answer, put it into comments. So we have Young Goldie going for a basic attack on Celeste. Eliza going again. Is she going to go for Valet since he has the less resistances? Magic Burst again. So we have Eliza going next. Mega Charge. A ton of damage on that Young Goldie. Oh, and probably the Valet's going to go for a Cura again. Yes. So 3k back on that Young Goldie. So we have another load of Frost Maverick. I think it was 5k on that Young Goldie, right?
Pretty much, yes. And now the Frostbite is back. Any chance Dervis had of getting some AP, as soon as he got removed of it through the 3 turns, that chance just went out the window.
Yeah.
It's
and with Sanketsutsen, it's out. Oh, okay, he had the re-raise, but with 0 AP, unfortunately I don't believe in his chances. And Celeste is going to go again, so maybe she'll have the damage to finish it off.
This
not
point
exactly.
Too little, too late.
But the MVP of the game, Curie is going to finish it off.
Curry's Frostbite. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a very aggressive prep from Sandrooster. Yeah. Missile approach completely just gave no chance to the Pierce team to approach and get anything done, really. Celis tanked pretty well, but after that, all the rains, all the arrows falling in from Curry and Eliza just shut down the Spear team completely. They had no chance and no AP.
I feel like Curry wasn't expected because both times it landed. So maybe that he only had 1 Trust Tome and bet on it. I think it's Dark Bahamut that has a natural Frostbite resistances, so at 50 maybe it would have been higher. If it was the case and it procced both times, it's really unfortunate. So like I said, I think that the Curry was really the MVP of the game. The Alaza was hitting really hard, but it was mostly in a single targeted attacks, but it's really the lack of AP that was the whole thing. Otherwise, I think that it would have been pretty dangerous for Sandrooster because both archers are pretty weak, could be one-shotted, but yeah, the fact that they didn't add the chance, the game was sealed from the beginning.
Had they reached with AP, it could have been a completely different game, but it didn't turn out to be the case.
Alright, so first match is down, so we'll go to the next one.
GG, well played.
Well played. Alright, so next fight is Detto against Turambar. So I think that Detto didn't watch the first fight because Turambar bring the Soul Killer again with Minwoo.
Will history repeat itself? That's what I'm thinking as I watch this intro right here.
Alright, so on Detto's side we have Soul, Surges, and Valet. On Turambar's side we have Minwoo, Edward, and Tifa for the full Fist team. So let's check that out. Alright, so Itoman, what can we expect?
Well, on Turambar's side, I'm noticing the Wind Fist team. And I'm a little concerned with Detto's Soul, who was released to counter the Fist meta. Now Minwoo, Concentration, that's Tifa's TMR, buffing the strike attack and attack from the Wind team, if I'm not mistaken.
So Soul with his HP
Surges.
barrier.
Brazilian Benediction, that's Resnick's TMR for all attack res on the team.
Such knowledge.
Making it even harder for the strike team. Let's see how that plays out for them. Minwoo might have to be the MVP carry here.
Will we say quick hit?
Getting in range.
So leaping assault on Surges. Next we have Valet. Let's see what he's going to cast. So we have ice and wind resistance. So I think that he guessed right, the team. Alright, so we have Tifa's going to go for somersault combo. I think this is the one that gives a stun. So a little...
Turns.
Yes, 2 turns. Oh, so we have a little bit of damage on that Surges, so the ice resistance was great. Next we have Edward that's also wasting an LB on that Surges. So again, not a lot of damage. I really think that the win team was predicted. And now we have a Surges that's full F again. So Minwoo is going to heal that Tifa. Next we have the stun Surges, so he's going to skip his turn and the next one. And next we have a Valet, so what is he going to do as a buff? Another recast of that wind resistance. Ooh. So we have Tifa going next. I don't think she has a second cast of her LB, so she's going to go with Omni Strike. Next we have Edward. He's probably in range to hit so he broke the Soul's HP barrier, but he did so little to him. And now this Tifa is going to kill that Valet in one shot. Alright, so next we have Soul hitting the 2 strike units and decreasing their AP. But Edward's going to be near full health now with that Law of Invigoration. And Surges is not accurate enough to hit that that Edward, but he did his job as a tank. So next we have Tifa, so a little damage on that Soul. Alright, so I think he missed once that Tifa.
Missed once Tifa, yes.
Yes. Auto cure on that Minwoo. So next we have the Minwoo, the Soul Killer, but she's going to heal another time again. Alright, so now we have Edward, and still not enough to kill that tank. And then we have finally he's down by Tifa's ends. So next Turambar, not in range, so it's going to use his AP restore. Alright, so Soul going again. So against the same skill, not enough to kill that Minwoo. So it's a 3v1, but it's still doable for that Soul. Alright, so next we have Tifa. So Autumn, so this is the ninja skill. And a little bit of AP back, but not enough to cast the skill from that Edward. Next we have Soul going next, and again missing that Tifa, so it's going to be big. Alright, so we have another Law of Invigoration. So this time she's not aggressive at all, so maybe last time he was on a more aggressive notes, but not this time. So wow, that was surprising.
Very, very impressive. Yes. Minwoo came out on top again. Not as a DPS this time though. This time she was full on healer, and she really came through for the team, and long enough for the strike team to overpower all the prep work that Detto had for this match, which was quite impressive. Very impressive from Turambar's side. The evasion also came in clutch. All of it together. The ninja Huton, I think it's called, on Tifa was a nice way to work around the high strike res.
And elemental resistance, I think.
That was a very well planned on both players' sides, but unfortunately Turambar was the one who came out on top. Oh, unfortunately for Detto. What did you think?
Yeah, that's the thing. We saw just how much this win team was anticipated. At first, we were like, alright, just because of these surges, the game is done. But unfortunately, the soul damage wasn't high enough. He wasn't able to kill those units in time, and because of this, Minwoo was able to heal them properly. The healing was really very high. The healing power was really high because every time it was like 8k healing. So on Turambar's side, I think that the team, the units were just tough enough to be able to sustain the hits. And the team was also crazy fast, so just because of that they were able to work around Soul. That was the only DPS of this fight. Honestly very surprising. Like I said, it wasn't looking too good for Turambar at first because
all the preps, all the buffs were
because
on
of
point.
all the prep, But at the end, it really progressively went into Turambar. So yeah, good job, man. It was really well done.
Well done. GG's.
So MVP of the fight, I will say Minwoo.
MVP, yeah. Minwoo was the MVP of that fight. Whole different role, but
Yeah.
carried. Very flexible on her part.
Yeah, more boring, but more efficient. All right, let's jump into the next fight. Alright, so here we have Maverick against LXD92. So on the Maverick side, we have Zazan, Grifford, and Chunak. On LXD's side, we have Miranda, Sylvie, and Minwoo. So let's check that out. Alright, so what can we expect?
Well, on Maverick's side, I immediately noticed the Shunak, so there might be some dodgy tactics in play. There's the water and ice synergy. And from LXD's side, there is a whole lot of light. So let's see, and there's another Minwoo to sustain the team. Hopefully she'll put in as good work as Turambar's Minwoo did.
So ice and wind resistance.
Physical
Physical
shield
shield
on Grifford might not be helpful. but
How come?
Grifford could land some sleeps. So that could be pretty devastating if it lands.
So I guess that Mavericks wasn't expecting that lighting.
It's part of Grifford's bag of tricks.
Yeah, because we had the light and ice resistance TMR at first, and afterward we had the physical shield. So clever paladin, so very little damage on that Grifford, who's not able to tank magic. So that's not looking good on the on Alex's side. So now we have Killer Cross. Okay, it's for a neutral unit, it's a lot of damage. Now we have double arc. Oh wow! So that's a lot of damage, mostly on the Zazan. Now we have an ace on that Sylvie. Now we have a Chunak going in, Break Fury, and killing that Sylvie, but she had her raise. Alright, so next we have Grifford. It's really not looking good for LXD, and he has the range. So we have the LB that was skipped, by the way. Rude. And next we have Miranda. So I hope that she does a lot of damage again, otherwise it's going to... Oh, and she missed that Chunak, so the team was too evady. And next we have Minwoo, so a great lot of invigoration. So, oh, but she lapped because of the ace, so she have another turn. So maybe if... Okay, so she's going for a solo for Grifford. So she said, I missed the Chunak, so I'll go for the Grifford instead.
So close.
Yeah. So we have about 1k HP remaining on that Grifford, and we have 8 up also, so he's going to go again for the Grifford. Next we have Chunak, Fatal Pirouette, killing that Minwoo, and we have the Miranda, so a last chance for her, double arc, and missing that Chunak again. Oh boy, okay, I think that the it is sealed.
Accuracy check. Oh no, and down she goes. It's your last chance, Miranda. Show us you got the accuracy. Oh, unfortunate. This time it looks like Shunak's gonna come in for the clean up.
So I think that's pretty clear. The MVP was that Chunak.
Yeah, the dodgy tactics came in through at the end.
Boo. No.
So the status effects really didn't come into play at all. And even though LXD came well prepared with all the haste to try and overrun the opponent, the moment the accuracy wasn't there, the momentum was just lost. And good match. Well played on both sides.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I mentioned at first that obviously Maverick was in prep for that lighting. All the first buffings were wrong, but in the end, just because of this lack of accuracy, even though this match was overly in favor of LXD, because he also had the damage on his side, it's really because of all those misses. Because this Miranda lapped, she had all the turns in the world to finish that match, but those 3 misses in a row, unfortunately, it's unforgivable.
And who did a good support. We saw another kind of Minwoo here, the Haster Time Mage.
Yeah, she's such a good unit because, yeah, she has the quicken option, she has the ace option, our love invigoration, she removes buff and does great healing. Of course, our AI is really bad for long maps, but on those very short maps, she's so great, honestly. That was a really fine pick for those who picked her. So yeah, that was it for this week. So we had another great match. Thank you, Itoman, for shotcasting this division. Again, it was really nice to have you.
Here we have the Charmer and the Charmy. So, you know, in honor of the division name. So it's great to have you here this week with us.
Yeah, it was fun shotcasting with you again. So alright, let's jump into the final standings. Alright, so this was it for the Charming Division video. So of course, like I said at the beginning, we still don't have the results of the Itoman against Manta 1, but it'll be reported to next week due to unforeseen circumstances. But that's no biggie, so let's check the results we have right now. Alright, so in first place, we currently have Turambar with a 2-hole record. So just a little recap of how the tiebreaker will be done this season. We didn't mention it once in the video so far, but it's in the rules of the tournament that are currently shown in the Discord server. So the first one that's going to apply is of course the number of points. After it, it's going to be the head-to-head record, but it will only take effect if there's 2 players that are with the same amount of points. After it, if there's 3 or more players, it's going to go straight to the kill counts. So yeah, the player that has killed the most units will be on top of the others. And after it, if the kill counts is the same, like at the moment between Turambar and Maverick, it's going to go to the plus-minus differential. And if after it everything is all equal, we're going to go with the best of ones. So let's check that out in the end of the season. So in second place we have Maverick with also a 2-hole record. And after this we have WickedAwesomeSausage, AlexD92, Sandrooster, and Itomanpr. And out of the playoffs right now, we have ShadowSnatcher with 1 point. Unfortunately, he has the worst differential of the bunch that has already a win. So he's currently standing in the 7th place. And at the bottom, we have Manta, Dervis, and Detto that are still searching for their first win. But in Manta's case, he hasn't done his second match, so he has an excuse. But no, it's no biggie, guys, for Dervis and Detto. I think that your matches were really great and really close. We saw some magic on the others on the other tournaments. Ram9 is a super specialist for comebacks, so maybe you can be inspired by him and win it all the rest of the tournament and finish with that 7-2 ranking. Everything can happen. So yeah, thank you everyone for listening. Don't hesitate to subscribe and like, to leave a comment. Honestly, we read all of your comments. Your comments really make our days. It means that you care. And so yeah, if you liked it and if you were impressed by some players, don't hesitate to tell them and to encourage them. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.